Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay na YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglabag-labag na tao with evidence. So ito kabibig ha, parang nasa bahay lang tayo, tambay-tambay. O ito kabibig, mga chismosang palaka dyan. O ito na. Naku po, may bago na namang plano si BBM para hindi siya mawala sa pwesto. Para hindi makaupo si BP Sara kung sakali hindi ma-impeach. Binuking ito ni Senator Amy Marcos. Plano ni BBM na walang eleksyon sa 2028. Naku, hayaan nyo ba na walang eleksyon? At plano din ni BBM na magkaroon ng extended term ang kanyang pagkapangulo ng 3 years. So ang eleksyon possibly sa 2031 pa. Sino bang politiko ayaw ng term extension? Lalo na yung mga huling term na lang nila. Yun ang binuking ni Senator Amy Marcos na kung saan di umano, nag-meeting-meeting na daw, sina Bojide, sina Soto, sa Soler, na kung saan pinag-uusapan na ang CONAS, Constitutional Assembly, kung saan babaguhin nila ang konstitusyon. Na kung saan ang presidente ay instead of 6 years na lang, gagawing 9 years. At dapat daw this year or next year, mapapatupad yan. Kasi yun ang gusto ni Marcos na uupo siyang 9 na taon. Naku, paano yan? Lalong malulugmok ang Pilipinas. Knowing ang mga politiko, sino bang hindi gusto ng term extension? Hindi lang si Marcos, kundi lahat ng mga may posisyon sa gobyerno, extended ng 3 years. Diba? Ako po. At ito pa, babaguhin daw ang edad ng pwedeng tumakbong presidente. Dapat daw 50 years old. Wow. Kasi si BP Sara hindi pa 50 years old. So, hanap talaga sila ng paraan na hindi talaga makakaupo si BP Sara kasi kung makakaupo yan, lagot silang lahat. 'Di ba? Nakita nyo na ang pattern. Ito si Senator Amy Marcos, sinabi niya talaga na ito yung plano nila. At least no, si Senator Amy Marcos ba, hindi niya kinampihan ang kanyang kapatid. 'Di ba? Para siya sa taong bayan. Para sa Pilipinas siya. Sino ba yung may gusto? 9 years? Si BBM? Bilang presidente, gusto niyo pa ba? Ang tanong, baka gusto din ng mga BBM loyalist. Of course, gusto niya ni Claire Castro para extended pa rin siya. Nako, additional problema ng bayan yan. Ito kabibig, sabi dito ni Senator Amy Marcos, ikakasa na nila ang CONAS kung saan ang eleksyon ay para na lamang sa lokal na posisyon. No EI. Extension ng 3 taon. Tapos, papalitan pa daw yung edad ng Pangulo. Gagawin ng 50 years para hindi makatakbo at disqualified na si VP Sara. Uy, grabe. Hala, eto ang video mga kabibig ha. Kanina na-interview siya ni Karen Davila. Ito kabibig, kinig tayo.
The CONAS was not anywhere. It wasn't discussed at any point, right? I mean, you're the one that actually brought it up today. It's like you've exposed a plan. So what I'm asking is if your sources are credible on this, because Malacanang for sure will not take this. As you've said it this morning, you're accusing the president of wanting to have no elections to extend his stay in power. Okay, unfortunately, Senator...
Yes, they're credible. They attended the meetings. The meetings first in Soler. Don't worry. Okay.
Senator, my apologies, but we're losing you. Can you repeat? They've attended the meetings where? Okay. This is quite unfortunate. Okay, Senator Amy Marcos is back. I think she's reconnecting. At
Sorry,
least let's,
nandito na naman ako.
Oo.
I'm back.
let's finish this at least, ma'am. May 4 minutes tayo with extended head start. Okay, but we hope to have you back. Sige, binanggit nyo, it's credible kasi they've
Nasabi.
attended the meetings where?
Yes, they attended. I know that there were meetings held in Soler Hotel. There was a
Ooh.
meeting also. These aren't secret meetings, by the way, kasi they were planning for the impeachment. Understandably, no? Pero kung uulitin ni Bongbong yan, alam na niya magiging kahihinatan nito. Bakit niya uulitin? Alam namin. Kung may nakakaalam niyan, kami ang nakakaalam. Ba't uulitin to? Self-perpetuation? Pagkatapos titigil yung corruption issues? Pwede ba naman yan? Hindi pwede yan.
Now, Senator, does the House Speaker, is House Speaker Boji D on this? The alleged CONAS term extension, everything
I was
you've mentioned.
told, I haven't spoken to Bodji, but I was told that he was part of the conversation.
Ooh.
Yes, I was told that clearly he was part of the meeting, as well as the consequent explanations given to the congressmen, who were assured not to worry about all the churches that were very angry, as well as not to worry, especially for the Visayas and Mindanao congressmen. Huwag kayong mag-alala, wala namang eleksyon eh. Noel tayo, hanggang 2031 kayo, pati ang Pangulo. Kung magkaka-eleksyon lang for local positions, governors and down. Wala yung national. Kaya no problem. Bumoto kayo sa impeachment. Don't worry. Ganun yun eh.
All right. I think on the
Hala, bumoto kayo sa impeachment, no worries, walang eleksyon. Kaya pala kabibig, nung na-interview itong si Zamora, itong si Zamora ba na, ma'am, hindi ba kayo takot sa susunod na eleksyon? 'Di ba, Zamora, hindi kami takot sa susunod na eleksyon. Iginiit ni Representative Bel Zamora na hindi sila nababahala sa posibleng epekto sa halalan. Kasi CONAS, posibleng walang eleksyon. Sabi ni Senator Amy Marcos. Again ha, ito.
He was part of the conversation. Yes, I was told that clearly he was part of the meeting, as well as the consequent explanations given to the congressmen, who were assured not to worry about all the churches that were very angry, as well as not to worry, especially for the Visayas and Mindanao congressmen. Huwag kayong mag-alala, wala namang eleksyon eh. Noel tayo, hanggang 2031 kayo, pati ang Pangulo. Kung magkaka-eleksyon lang for local positions, governors and down. Wala yung national.
Kaya pala confident ang ilang kongresistang bumoto ng impeachment kasi pinangakuan sila na term extension kayo hanggang 2031. Walang election sa 2028 kasi babaguhin nila ang konstitusyon. Ito kabibig ha, pakinggan natin to.
Hindi po kami natatakot sa susunod na eleksyon.
Last po para po sa lahat. Hindi po ba kayo na nababahala na baka po mag-reflect sa susunod na eleksyon ng pagiging prosecutor ninyo ng impeachment trial?
Sa eleksyon.
Hindi po kami nababahala.
Kaya pala.
Fulfilling our constitutional duty as House prosecutors, as congressmen, as representatives of our constituents. And lahat po kami ay nandito para lang ipakita ang ebidensya laban sa Vice Presidente na nakita naming may pagkakasala. Kaya nga po, naglabas po tayo ng articles of impeachment. Hindi po kami natatakot sa susunod na eleksyon.
Kaya pala.
Dahil naniniwala po kami na makikita ng taong bayan ang ebidensya. And we believe that the senators themselves will see the evidence. And it is now incumbent upon the senators to fulfill their constitutional duties as well.
Kaya pala hindi takot sa eleksyon kasi walang eleksyon pala. Di umano sa 2028. Bagong pasabog yan ni Senator Amy Marcos, CONAS para extended ang pag-upo ni BBM hanggang 2031. Ay nako, hindi pa ba kayo na ano, kulang pa ba? Kulang pa ba ang nakurakot niyo? Kulang na kulang pa ba? Hindi ba kayo naaawa sa mga Pilipino na nagugutom na? Na parang wala kami nakikitang success sa Pilipinas. Kulang na kulang pa kasi extended hanggang 2031. Magkonas-konas sila. Para talaga mapigilang makaupo si BP Sara. Ito ka, Bibig, hindi nga sila takot sa eleksyon. Ito, pakinggan natin ha.
Causing waves right now. So, what do you think? After the Senate coup, do you think that that was a coincidence after your column came out?
I didn't expect that there would be a Senate coup on the day that column appeared. I wrote that column on Saturday morning
Okay.
and filed it before to my opinion editor. Based on the revelation of somebody very credible
Oh.
who told me and about 9 other people over lunch that there was a meeting at the new center of political gravity in this country, which is a casino resort hotel facing Manila Bay.
All right.
And
Soler.
present were the Speaker of the House,
Right.
Speaker Boji D,
Yes.
one of his deputy secretaries, the
Right.
deputy
Deputy
speakers. Then there was Senate President or former Senate President Tito Soto,
Hala.
along with the Secretary of the Senate, Dong Mendoza.
Naku
No?
po.
And what was discussed, what was on the table, was the move to constitute a constituent assembly
Konas.
to amend the Constitution.
Hala.
And apparently, from my source, it was the timetable is soon. No,
No.
soon, which of course the same way as forthright can be
Raidor si Soto, grabe.
immediately
With,
or can be
yeah.
after the SONA.
Yes.
Actually, that's the question, sir.
Yeah, it would be so.
Is there time
So,
for that?
what was discussed was first as sweeteners so that both the House and the Senate would agree was term extension
Oh.
for senators who will face re-election in 2028, so 3-year term extension, and term extension for congressmen who will have to run in 2028 because they only have 3 years, a 3-year term. No? This is supposed to be the sweeteners that would convince them to agree to a constituent assembly to amend the constitution. No? The other sweetener for the senators, or probably for the public, was that senators would thereafter, after the new constitution, or after the constitution is amended, senators would be elected by region, which is one of the fervent desires of the Visayas Mindanao voters. That's why they opted for
Understandably so,
federalism,
yes.
no?
Yes.
Puro taga-NCR ang senador natin. And so there was discussion on whether there would be 2 per region, which means 18 regions right now, times 2, 36, or 3 per region, which makes it 54. And conveniently, the new Senate building, which is supposed to be finished by next year, has enough space for as many as 60 or 65 senators.
Sir, are there really actual movements happening already in Congress and the Senate?
Okay. I checked with sources in Congress, and they confirmed that there are whispers about that. But since they are not from the majority, they could not specifically, confirm whether totoo or yung timetable when it's going to be done.
I'm just curious kasi did they think they still have the time to do the CONAS? I mean, barely 2 years
Plus-
before the 2028.
Plus impeachment.
Plus the impeachment and
Well-
other things.
Let's go back
Okay.
in history. This is when the father of the present leader,
President, yes.
President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., opted for a constitutional convention and had supervised an election to constitutional convention.
Yes.
He did it in 1971. The next election would be 1973, when he is already term limited no? Hanggang 1973 lang siya. 1971, nag-election for the Constitutional Convention, and in 1972, the Constitutional Convention started its after election, it started its convening. No, it was convened 1972, and months thereafter, martial law was proclaimed in September 21, 1972.
So on that basis, you're saying that in their minds, it can happen.
It can
Yeah.
happen.
Mhm.
Pag
While
nagkakasundo-
everything is going on. I
Pag
mean,
nagkakasundo yung congressmen at yung mga senators, madali yan. And in fact, no less than Deputy Speaker Ronaldo Puno, months ago, already proposed what he proposed as a constitutional convention. Elected delegates sa constitutional convention or a
yes.
CONCON.
Yun, kabibig, narinig nyo na ha, ang mga plano ng mga kongresista at senador. Grabe, si Soto, naku po, Soto. Buti na lang talaga, hindi na ikaw ang Senate President. But there's a possibility na mapalitan ba si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano? Kung gusto nila ang CONAS, there is, may posibilidad talaga, kabibig. Diba ito?
Senator, these are very serious accusations, even against the president. I just want to ask you, who is your source? Where did you get this information regarding the CONAS plan? Kasi napakadetalyado po ng sinabi ninyo. Baka maakusan kayo ng Malacanang na chismis to, nag-iimbento kayo ng kwento. Who is your source on this, Senator?
Yes, one of the guys who was there, pinagmamalaki nila, pinag-uusapan, at it was relayed to so many congressmen. If you recall, before the vote on the impeachment, tatlo yung incentive package.
Ooh.
20 million in cash, 200 million, 250 pa in hard or infrastructure DPWH project. Malamang may flood control pa yan para matindi ang kickback. Ikatlo, don't worry about the churches, don't worry about Visayas, Mindanao, and the DDS because there will be no election. Noel ang benta nila. Yun ang part 3 ng incentive package. Tapos, yun nga, gusto nila tigilan na ang flood control investigations kasi mabigat na yung ebidensya, limpak-limpak na yung dokumento, ang dami nagpipresenta at kahit kamag-anak ko, klaro naman na may ebidensya na kay Martin Romualdez, andyan kay Sandro Marcos, andyan rin kay Presidente Bongbong. Kamag-anak ko to, pero wala tayong magagawa. Andyan na yung ebidensya. Pagkatapos, yung pinag-uusapan, yung budget na, because July 2027 budget already, and then 2028, alam natin, that's the election budget. And it was assured to the congressmen, this will also be the CONAS budget. We are going to change the constitution, and yun ang gagawin. Magkakaroon ng CONAS na kasalukuyang inuutos. Ayan, at linuluto na ng maigi.
Now, but Senator, these are very serious accusations.
Minuluto na ang CONAS. Grabe mga kabibig. Like father, like son, nagkamali tayo noong 2022 election. Yes, VP already said that she is expecting from them na walang eleksyong magaganap. Hala. Kaya pala, si the bad one, JV Ejercito, di nagkamali sumanib sa minority. Alam kasi na di mananalo, kaya last hope niya ang term extension. The prophecy of PRD is happening. They're changing the constitution. Ito pa magwala ang buong bansa pag nagkataon talaga si Sandro ang pinakabatang congressman na magnanakaw. So may katotohanan sinabi ni VP na plano nila about extended terms. Hala ka. So yun kabibig, ano ang iyong reaction hinggil dito? Parang nakaka-shock talaga ang mga revelasyon ni Senator Amy Marcos, where in fact meron ding nagsabi, nakarinig at from a reliable source kasama si Soto, si Boji Ding, nag-usap-usap na sila tungkol sa CONAS. Babaguhin ang konstitusyon. Ito pala yung pinangako ng mga kongresista na tawag dito, bumoto para sa impeachment ni BP Sara, 20 million in cash, 200 to 250 infrastructure DPWH projects. Tapos Sinabihan pa sila na huwag kayong mag-alala sa mga churches like INC, yung ibang mga churches na malalaki, kasi walang eleksyon. Walang magaganap na eleksyon. Gusto nilang tigilan ang investigasyon sa flood control. Grabe. Grabe yung revelasyon ni Senator Amy Marcos. So kabibig, maniniwala ba kayo kay Senator Amy Marcos? Bibi Sara nga nagsabi na posibleng walang election sa 2028. Ito pala yung alam ni Bibi Sara. Ngayon lang binulgar ni Senator Amy Marcos. Ay, nilingig man yan. Binuha. Yun lang kabibig. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye everyone. See you next time. Gusto pa nila na nasa kapangyarihan pa rin sila at gustong magkaroon ng 3 years extension hanggang 2031. Do you think after 2031 baka magkaroon tayo ng martial law o di kaya another term extension? Nako, namimihasa na para yatang gusto mag 20 years sa upuan.